Hey there polars! In this video I'm going to be guiding you through a progression of exercises to help you achieve and strengthen your fan kicks. As usual, these progressions aren't meant to be mastered over the course of one day. Only move on to the next progression when the current one feels consistently comfortable. Each exercise will be repeated on each side multiple times from multiple angles in order to demonstrate them thoroughly and allow you to get your reps in while watching. And with that, let's get right into the video. We'll begin by standing to one side of the pole on tiptoes with your hips slightly in front of the pole as seen here. From here, your inside arm will come behind and around the pole with that same hand grabbing the pole right around chin level. Your outside hand will grab the pole right above your other hand. Your instinct will be to reach up higher on the pole, but this just makes everything harder. For this exercise, all you're going to do is flex your toes so your feet come off the ground. This will be the setup and foundation that you're going to use for all of the following exercises. Remember to do both sides. This time you'll stand on the other side of the pole on tiptoes with your hips slightly in front of the pole. Your new inside arm will come behind and around the pole with that same hand grabbing the pole around chin level. Your new outside hand will grab the pole right above your other hand. Again, your instinct will be to reach up higher on the pole, but this just makes everything harder. Now that you're set up, all you have to do is flex your toes so your feet come off the ground. As I show this exercise from the next two angles, try to get 3 to 5 solid reps on both sides. The next exercise is just to get a feel for the motion of a fan kick. Once you set up the same way we just did, you're going to bend your inside leg and draw a half circle across your body to place your foot on the other side of the pole. Your outside leg will bend and follow that half circle to place that foot next to the first. As you do this, allow your body to naturally turn with this motion so that you end up facing the pole, looking roughly at where you started. Again, start with that inside bent leg drawing a half circle across your body, with your outside bent leg following it. Turn into this motion so that you end up facing the pole looking roughly at where you started. Now you're going to try the other side, again starting with your inside leg and following with your outside leg, turning with the motion to face the pole looking at where you started. As I continue to show this exercise, try to alternate sides to get 3 solid reps of this motion on each side. The next exercise will still use bent legs and still start with the inside leg and follow with the outside leg, but this time you're going to try to lift both legs before touching down with your feet. Essentially, this is a fan kick, but both legs are kept bent to keep it simple while you get the feel of it. As I continue to show this exercise, try to alternate sides once again to get 3 solid reps on each side. You can also try to make this smoother by turning even more when your feet touch down to end up in your starting position on the opposite side, as seen here. The next exercise is the same as the last, but this time your inside leg will be straight while your outside leg will remain bent. This exercise acts as a comfortable transition into your straight leg fan kicks. Again, as I continue to show this exercise, try to alternate sides as smoothly as possible to get 3 solid reps on each side. Now that you've got that motion down, try keeping both legs straight. Remember to start with that inside leg and follow with the outside leg. One last time, as I continue to demonstrate straight leg fan kicks, try to get 3 solid reps on each side, alternating sides as smoothly as you can. One way to vary your fan kick is to add a stall when both legs are in the air. Another variation is to stall your starter leg just to tap it with your follow leg to continue the motion. This is especially effective with heels to get that satisfying heel clack. One last variation is to keep your legs together in a pike as they make the half circle across your body. Time for some common mistakes. The first is grabbing too high up on the pole. By doing this, you're most likely going to compensate by attempting a pull-up to get that pole into your armpit. No need to make these harder than they already are. Two other common mistakes are starting with the wrong leg, the outside leg, or moving in the wrong direction, starting away from your body. It will be pretty clear to you when you've made this mistake because the fan kick will be nearly impossible. The last common mistake is not turning or rotating when doing your fan kick. While it's still doable to keep your torso facing forward, it won't feel as smooth and comfortable and can limit what you can do after your fan kick. I'm over-exaggerating these mistakes and having some fun with them, but avoiding them will make fan kicks much easier in the long run. As always, thanks so much for watching.